It's currently 8/24/24/07/56. This video is here on the Sabbath. That's why I tell humans, leave me alone. I keep having revelations. The one being you want to leave alone is that one, since he's in the spotlight, etc., etc. But this is more spiritual side. So you got spiritual leeches that latch onto your shit. And think about back in like in the history, at least in my life in general, and seeing the actions. They call them demons. I just call see this is what happens when you don't read spiritual work, understand spiritual work. It's just another human being a spiritual parasite. And they leech onto you and drain you for do what they want. A lot of them, like I said in my other video, those who are 200,000 plus ain't worried about me. Everybody in my on my dick is under 45, is at 45 a year, probably not even at 60. So that's how they get through their miserable existence, by latching on to other beings spiritually and living through them. That's why I said, don't as Jeremiah said, don't have a child nor have a wife. Or my other video, why you have to separate. They latch on a motherfucker at a young age. Then they tell them like, yo, if you ever get married and have a kid, then I'll leave you alone. But then that's when they actually trap you, because now they know that now they know that you're locked in. You got a wife and you got a kid for 18 years. But that's like this. See, this is the metaphors that you find in the scriptures. That's what you call the devil and such thing. It's just another human being a spiritual leech, latching on to you, doing vile ass shit. And they be like, see, pump, like, see right there. That's what. But see, right, that's right. That's where you gotta have a spine. Like, no, I'm cool. If I ever find you, I'm gonna kill the shit out of you. But this is where they say, hey, the pump fakers shit. They be like, yo, why would you believe a being? It's kind of like a devil in a sense. Why would you believe a being that first of all latches onto you and then gives you the ultimatum that, oh, have kids or whatever the spiritual chi may be, and I'll leave you alone? Why would you believe that being is only attempting to get you to get in a situation that you're going to be now locked in for the next 18 plus years? Like, that's why I did make that video. High School Never Ends Part Two. How the bullies, the bird brain bitches, that didn't the dumb jocks and the bird brains that didn't fuck with Nerd Ronnie, now is married to Nerd Ronnie because he got money, but she's still either physically and or spiritually fucking the dumb jocks from high school. So this is now reality, because she is basically having the best of both worlds. You taking care of her because, well, fuck her right thing. I mean, she gets to still fuck with the dumb loser ass jock, uh, but yet can make her still come, but or she just a straight up turned out whore from a young boy years. Sorry, fucking Ronnie. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you can't do that. But this is what I was saying. This is what I said. You must separate. The other video I just made, why you'll never be able after seeing the reality, you'll never be able to go back to normal again. You have to sell your soul to move forward. Knowing that. See, I told you, read these. Like, a lot of these, was it the Awakened or, and I think it was the Divine Mate, but that's not really it. On my Facebook page and the uploaded photos, I gave a couple of books that even talk about this shit. At least that book, at least a technique book to how to clean your energy. See, clean out your energy and elevate your energy. But that's what I was saying. This is the reality where I am not trying to have kids, and I am definitely not trying to live in this shit, because dudes be doing nuts. See, and that's why he acts so tough, because what you don't understand is once you can pass, so especially being a driver like me, you travel the country, so you could pass somebody and be miles and miles away, and they still latched into your chi. So you'll never even know who they are. That's why you want to raise a Toranic type family or environment or a community where it's not practiced and that should not allowed around you. On top of that, see 13 miles in circumference and keep growing from there, because you got beings that just, that's what you call it, demonic. They think it's like demonic possession. Like, no, that's just a human doing some spiritually nasty shit. Every Ori book talks about that shit. If you didn't read the Ori books, I can't help you. I gave you one of them. Start to plunge into it. Like I said, nobody gave me the books. I asked the multiverse to guide me, and many I got like 4 or 5 books that on that. And the one book I ain't talking about is on a higher frequency. The dudes is spiritually all up in your shit, doing bitch shit, will latch on to you. And then, see, that's the pump fake. They be like, all right, what happens when you have kids and get married and shit? So spiritually, they fucking your wife and shit while you sleeping, or even when you fucking them, they're in your shit. And then when your daughter get of age, if not, if they got some pedophile ass niggas in your shit, they fucking your kids while they're fucking kids. They be like, well, you have your kids and shit. I'll leave you alone. That's the trap to get you locked in now. Now look at my situation. Like, yeah, there's a lot of situations, or at least with my parents' sake, or my pop anyway. I grew up with my pop. A lot of things he'd be quiet about. Like, yeah, you got a parasite on them and shit. Exactly. This is how they operate. See, this is how they operate. They do bitch ass shit, but then they try to get you exactly. Then they try to get you to have a kid and be like, yo, if you have a kid, I'll leave you alone, knowing you're gonna be trapped in. And now, see, somebody like me, I'm dangerous because I don't have a kid nor a girl, so they can't control me how they control you because you got a family. See, following the but exactly. It's about that's the funny part. Oh God, that's what I was saying. How they always talk about. Oh, I got kids now and shit. I mean, when you get pregnant, I have a kid. I'm like, well, since you want to quote the Bible says you can't have sex out of wedlock. What does that mean? So now you want to bring the Bible into the conversation when you've been smutting the whole time. It says you're supposed to be loyal to your spouse and not be a whore. But now when you get pregnant, now you gonna talk about, oh, I can't have an abortion or I can't do this because the Bible says. Where was the Bible when you was having all that fun? Return to Dark Side of Kid.